Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan, guys. Welcome. Sanga hal de tool khair khairiyat de kaise ho aap log? Kuna matata. Just saying random things, guys. So welcome everybody. Live stream. I'm here, Liaquat Zaman, as you guys know, and I do live streams on Fridays and I do live streams on Saturdays, and I try to answer some of your questions that you guys might have. So inshallah, we'll try to answer those. So another nice Friday, mashallah. Weather is very, very fine and nice and hot, beautiful. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Amjad ilahi wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan, brother. Hope you're well. Sangaye, khair, khairiyat, mashallah. Abu Bakr wa alaikum assalam. At-Talib wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. People on TikTok as well. Welcome to all of you guys. Welcome, people. Yeah, so alhamdulillah, the year is almost over, guys. The academic year is almost over. Next week will technically be the last week of the students' lessons, and then revision, and then exams, and then holidays, mashallah. So yeah, so alhamdulillah, this is what happens when you teach. Look forward to these times. We also got this Sunday, I've got my bike ride as well. So inshallah, I'm going to be riding from Birmingham to Oxford, inshallah. So make sure you guys support my. I'll put it up on my. So let me just go put it up on my YouTube as well, I think. Yeah, because I need to hit my target, guys. I need to hit my target. Yeah, so inshallah, I will be riding this Sunday, guys. I have not prepared properly for it, so I'm in two minds exactly how it's going to go. But inshallah, I'm going to go for it. This Sunday was also an ulama gathering in Blackburn, but unfortunately I will not be able to go. Sheikh Saeed Kamali from Morocco is coming, and he's going to do a little gathering for scholars, so unfortunately I won't be able to make it. That's the life, guys, that's the life. Samiul Islam alaikum salam. I hope you're well. Could you give advice on how to read poetry, tadarruj, and what prerequisites are there? So to read poetry, what I would say is you should start off with easy poetry. Anything that's considered easy. Yeah, so like poetry of Imam Shafi poetry of Diwan of Ali. You can start with that. Move on to then people like, you might want to go into people like Mutanabbi. Yeah, Mutanabbi is very good. Abu Tammam. Yeah, Mutanabbi, Abu Tammam. These kind of guys that came in the 200s, 300s. And then you want to move on to Sab'a Malaqat. But the thing is, you have to read a lot. With poetry, it's not about reading 2 or 3 books. It's about actually memorizing. It's about going over, tasting the poetry, understanding the meanings of the sentences. So one is the translation, obviously, but one is the dhawq of the sentences. That's the most important thing. You know, alaikum assalam, ahla wa sahlan. Welcome. What sect are you from? I'm Muslim, Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. What sect are you from, Uzi? Ya Allah, hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. Ya Allah. Yeah, so that's the thing, guys. That's the latest. Wa alaikum assalam. Any book recommendation to understand the different eras of poetry? Yes. You can read. So there's a book, a 3-volume book by Al-Rafi'i. It's called, I forgot what it's called now. Let me see what it's called. Yeah, this is a very good book. I remember when I was doing my research on Taha Hussein. That was a very helpful book. So let me have a check if I can find Al-Rafi'i. إعجاز القرآن. تحت راية القرآن is good. تحت راية القرآن is good. Tarikh Adab al-Arab. That's also good. Yeah, Tarikh, this one. Tarikh Adab al-Arab. Yeah, so Tarikh Adab al-Arab, very good book if you can go through that. There's some others, but I'm going to have to check. I can't remember top of my head now. There are some other good ones as well. But yeah, Tarikh Adab al-Arab by Mustafa Rafi'i. That was a nice one. How should I take notes when learning fiqh with Mukhtasar Quduri? It depends. It all depends how your teacher teaches it, really. It all depends how your teacher teaches it. Main thing is make sure after you've studied every chapter that you know what the chapter is about. That's the main thing. So at the end of it, you can, from top of your head, you can list the masail in that particular chapter, and you can probably give the reasons why. Wa alaikum assalam, Ricky. What's happening, bro? Okay. I take it you are at GBF? No, not today. I was not at GBF today. Today I was at Sufa Institute. Ya Allah, hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. Where's Feda and where's AB? You guys supposed to be here. Wa alaikum assalam, MK, ahlan wa sahlan. Wa alaikum assalam, boss. Are you the Imam at Saddam? No, I'm not. I seen that you're doing Quduri, and can you do Fiqh al-Muyassar? I can't do Fiqh al-Muyassar at the moment, unfortunately. Status, Saver, wa alaikum assalam. The Croc, wa alaikum assalam. Any Islamic books on business? Yes. It depends how well you're versed in business. So there is, there's a nice book written by Mufti Faraz Adam on the prophetic finance. I think it's called Prophetic Finance, something along those lines. Mufti Faraz Adam. It's very nice to read for a layperson as well. It's good. But if you want an advanced one, then there are some advanced ones as well. Muhammad wa alaikum assalam, ahlan wa sahlan, my brother, ahlan wa sahlan. How does one memorize things? Memorizing is all about repeating. The more you repeat, it's going to sit in your head. There's no magical number to memorization. It differs from person to person. I mean, sometimes certain things might stick with you. You might memorize them quicker. And sometimes it might take a bit of time. So generally what I find is if I sort of like write down with my own writing something, my own hand, and then I keep it with me, and then I keep going over it a few times in the day or a few days. Ya Allah. Do we fast for Ashura? Yes, you can. You can. It's recommended to fast for Ashura. Long time ago in Jummah, MK, welcome, mashallah. I want to learn the real Islam. Yes, start with the Quran, inshallah. Read the Quran. I went to this one mosque where they're giving salam to the Prophet standing up. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ya Allah. If you join late in the first rakat before ruku in silent salat, would you read dua istiftah since the imam would be doing qira'ah? No, you don't. So if you join from the start, then you do istiftah, thana. If you don't, then you don't read it. Do you remember I asked you about a dream a few months ago? I had another one of the same person. Yes, email me, brother. Email me, inshallah. Yes, my brother Tyson. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you doing? Looking good, mashallah. Jazakallah khair. And you are always looking good, mother. How do we make dua? You just ask Allah. That's it. Just ask Allah. Whatever you want, speak to Allah. Wa alaikum assalam. I'm struggling to see why so many imams are siding with the Shia. I don't understand. I think in their beliefs, siding in their beliefs, the Shia, or Yeah, Allah. Yeah, so it's been a hot day. Sunday might be quite hot, so I'm just thinking this ride is going to be a crazy ride, inshallah. It's going to be a crazy ride, inshallah. Yeah, hot weather, and especially when the sun's out and you got to put sun lotion on, sun protection. I don't like using sun protection on my skin, but then I get sunburn, so I've got to use it. Is there any other alternative you guys know? Let me just open this window, guys. It's getting a bit hot in here. Kazma, alaikum assalam, my brother. Long time, yes, a long time, bro. As in praising them and bigging them up. As in, I don't understand, like in their Aqidah, or is it because America's attacking them? So the difference is there. Difference. One is, for example, praising someone, as in the Aqidah and things like that. One is, for example, standing up for people, even non-Muslims, standing up for non-Muslims. Muslims should stand up for non-Muslims if they're being oppressed. Amro, alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How you feeling? Are you all prepared? Yes, my brother. I'm always prepared, bro. Also, what are your views on Tablighi Jamaat? As in going on Tablighi Jamaat to mosques, I don't see any problem with that. How to get asarat due to black magic? You have to contact a Raqi. You have to contact someone who does ruqya. I don't do it. And then they'll be able to help you. You need to invest in AC. I know. The only problem is we only need the AC like 2 or 3 days in the year in the UK. Currently going through Jalalain, mashallah. What is a good next tafsir? So I would say if you're reading Jalalain, I don't really like Jala. I don't like that. I don't really kind of think that Jalalain should be taught like that. That's my own view, guys. But yeah, Jalalain is good if you read it. You can read with Jalalain something like Baydawi, Anwar al-Tanzil, or maybe even something like a tafsir of your choice. Because Jalalain just gives you a little picture of the whole big picture. Gives a little picture. Ya Allah, Hasbunallah. I've tried it, it's still there. Yeah, then maybe you try another Raqi. There's different Raqis, not all of them. Like if one doctor can't treat you, you go to a different doctor. Currently going through that one. Can you explain in detail about traveling on a plane? I'm going on a plane journey about 10 hours after Asr and never too sure. So what you basically do is try to figure out roughly when the Salat times. So to be on the safe side, just overestimate. So for example, you go on the plane and then you look out the window and it's dark outside, pray your Maghrib. And then wait a while, a bit later, and then pray your Isha. Yeah, so you can estimate, inshallah, that will be fine. But overestimate. As in, even if you go over the time and you miss the time, it's okay. Because your situation will be fine. Mount Snowdon hike with Masjid Isa ibn Maryam is on the same day as Khatm Bukhari. Subhanallah. My dad and uncle will be coming though. Yeah, subhanallah. Yeah, there's lots of things happening on that day. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just one of those kind of days, isn't it? Sufa normally has the Khatm Bukhari on the first Saturday of July, the first week of July. That's usually what they have. Yeah. What's new? Any new tech you've come across? Tech as in software, yeah. Your Notebook LM, very good. Notebook LM. So if you guys have notes, you put your notes into Notebook LM and it will make a podcast of it, and then it'll break it down for you. Like it'll make contents page for you. It'll make like a mind map for you. So if you've seen on my Telegram, I put this video up last week of this kind of mind map. That was basically of my course. I put my notes into Notebook LM, and it came out all of this. So what I was thinking was maybe I can develop that. Maybe I can start writing a book on that. Wa alaikum assalam, Keizoku. Brother, what are your pronouns? MashaAllah. My pronouns. Huha kaki yina hum hunna hukum kunna huma kuma. Those are pronouns, bro. Enjoy your khutbah last week, brother. I just recognized you. Barakallah feek. You're welcome, my brother. Laugh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome. I just don't want to misgender you, brother. Don't worry about it, inshallah. You called me brother, so I'm happy, inshallah. I was born with XY chromosome. So, inshallah, I'm fine. Wa alaikum assalam. Sani, ahlan wa sahlan. Can you publish the Diwans as books, maybe? Might be a good idea, you know. But I don't think, the thing is, the thing about publishing is you have to be very particular about translation. You have to be very, that's the only thing. Yeah, so I don't really have time for that at the moment. But if someone wants to go ahead and use that as a basis and then develop it and print it in their own name, I don't mind, totally fine. Good, go for it. Repetition can get boring. How does one stay consistent? As in memorization. Yeah. See, the thing is, I find teaching something helps me memorize things a lot easier. Yeah, that's something that I found. Ya Allah, hasbunallah, ni'mal wakeel. Okay, Baydawi, ya Sheikh, do you want me to run away from? I actually I teach, basically, I get students to appreciate Baydawi. Baydawi is very good. Yeah, it's very good. And tafsir is a very nice science as well, but it's just that you have to have a passion for it. And translation is very, very important. How to translate, looking at different translations and how they translate it is very good. Annika, alaikum assalam, mashallah, my brother Nika, ahlan wa sahlan, ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome, mashallah. Welcome, Maulana Sahib. Ya Allah, hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel. Ahmad, wa alaikum assalam. How are you? I'm very good, my brother. Is a teenager going through puberty and growing sideburns, is permissible for him to shave the sideburns until they can grow? Possibly, inshallah. Recently heard someone say their pronouns are slave and servant. Allah, look at that. Pronouns of Iman. He called your brother and asked your jinn. Freudian slip, that's it, bro. How to study fiqh. Study with a teacher, brother. Do not try to study fiqh on your own. Biggest mistake you can make. Could you pray I get a job soon, please? Guys, make special dua for H, that H gets a job. Allah give you H a nice halal job. La ilaha illallah, hasbunallah, ni'mal wakeel. Any tips on how to be a better, more accurate translator? Resources? I don't think it's about resources. I think it's more about assisting someone in translation. That's probably going to help you a lot. So someone who's already translating involved, try to help them for free if it is, help them translate. And that way you'll see all the Sheikh Dr. Suhaib Saeed, he has, I don't know if he still runs it, he's doing like a edit of a translation of the Quran by Aisha Bewley. And he goes through the translation, he checks how he sees that the translation fits in with the Arabic, and he gives you pointers. That's probably the best thing, because doing on your own, you come across too much problems. Yeah. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. You're welcome, brother H. Yeah, so I think that's probably the challenge that you're going to have with that. A lot of things people don't realize, having a teacher is very important. It saves you a long journey. It shortens a long journey rather than trying to do the long journey on your own. Yeah, honestly, it helps a lot. Yeah, so anyway, so today, mashallah, today is going to be one of my relatives, my cousin's wedding. I have to go after this, do the nikah. So inshallah, I will be going there. And then I've got class in the evening, inshallah. And that's it, guys. Then it's weekend. Yeah. weekends are never time for rest. Weekends either gardening or weekend something. Ya Allah, hasbunallah, ni'mal wakil. So it wouldn't be a sin to shave the sideburns, as I heard people say it's haram as part of the beard. So for you, I would say there would be possibility if it doesn't look even, if it doesn't look, yeah, possible. I guess difficulty in translating is from the ijaz of the Quran. Definitely. The thing is, translation itself in any language, whether it's Quran or anything else, is a skill itself. Because, at the end of the day, you are trying to take your understanding of whatever you're translating and you're trying to present it to a group of people. And that group of people out there, needs to appreciate how you've expressed. That's very hard. So there's lots of skills you have to master. You have to master the understanding of the original language. Then you have to master the understanding of the target language, and then you have to be able to bridge the two together. So it's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. So sometimes when I'm translating, I'll ask my students, I don't understand, how could I translate this word? And sometimes my students will say, use this. I like using a thesaurus sometimes as well, because I want to get that word which, like, in my mind, fits in nicely, perfectly. Yeah. Can a student comprehend Rad after Hidayah, or does he need to? Yeah, probably. Again, it requires a student to Rad this. Rad, you can try reading yourself, but you'll struggle a lot. Definitely. You probably struggle 60, 70%. Yeah, definitely struggle, without a doubt. You should start a scenario-based course in business, fiqh, selling online, etc., car finance, so forth. You think so? Yeah, that'd be good, John. If I had time, honestly, I want to do so many things. Yeah, if I had time, I would like to do loads of things. But unfortunately, I have to live in this dunya. La tansa nasibaka min ad-dunya. I've got to remember my life in this dunya as well. No rest for me, bro. You should start charging on your business. I know, and you should charge for like one doner kebab per visit. All right, Haji. Yes, my brother. What camera are you using? I'm using my phone camera. This is my phone camera. Ya Allah, hasbunallah. Ahmad, you're welcome. Sheikh, I sent you a question on email last Wednesday. I don't mean to not rush your. I expect a response, inshallah. I will try to look at it this weekend, inshallah. Also, it depends. Sometimes if it's a question I don't feel comfortable answering it by writing, then I probably won't answer it. Yeah, because sometimes these kind of things take me a long time. I'll just have a look and I'll just tell you now if it is something I probably will be. So I do apologize. I don't answer all my questions because sometimes the questions, they just take too long to answer. People think it's just like a one answer thing, but it requires. You asked it last week. Last week. Can't seem to see last week. Let me check. And usually, the thing is, I'm just thinking about this. If people don't give their name, I probably won't be answering emails, like their proper name. So probably that might be one of the reasons. If you don't give me a proper name, pseudonym, then I probably won't answer it. I can't seem to find any question here. Unless it didn't come in. Yeah. No, I can't seem to see any question here. Ya Allah, hasbunallah. Salam, bro. What maslak are you? No, I don't follow Deobandi. I don't follow Railway. I saw you on Siblings of Ilm podcast. Yeah, mashallah. I had a podcast last week as well with Darul Ilm. Hopefully that should be coming out soon. Also, did you study Benoria or Benori Town? Benori Town. It's called Benor, not Benoria Town, Benori Town. How to study Ajurumiyya and become strong in it? Application is the most important thing. Memorization of the Masail and application. How do scholars train for Rad after Hidayah? They usually go through it with a teacher. Yes, I teach my students Rad in Iftar. We go through sections of Rad, chapters of it. So this year we've reached up to Tayammum. We go through it line by line, we explain. So by the time the students go through several chapters, they get the idea of how it works. Would you recommend Alima or Tafsir? Would I recommend Alima? Like Alima, a female Alima, would I recommend her? Or I don't understand the question. Are you asking Alima as in a female, or are you talking about a course, an Alima course? Alima course? Has there been a time better for people who come from other cities? No, I don't think you know what you're talking about, brother. So Binori town is basically the original madrasa that was built by Mona Yusuf Binori. Then what happened was, then there was another madrasa that was built on a similar name, and this is just on the outskirts of Karachi. That's called Benoria International. It's called Benoria International. So this was designed more for foreigners. Yeah, they've got AC and all that. So that's called Benoria International. They've also got like a media presence on social media as well. I read one paragraph of Ibn Abidin's and came out with 13 questions. Allahu Akbar. Got it, Sheikh. Don't worry about it. You're welcome. How to improve Arabic after Bayna Yadayk? Just speak as much as you can. Yeah, speak as much as you can. Yeah, course. So it depends what you want to go. You want to go into Alim course or a Tafsir? If you're more interested in Tafsir, I would say do the Tafsir course. Study Arabic, study Tafsir. Just do that. وعليكم السلام محب مجاهد أهلا وسهلا Zakir Ali وعليكم السلام. What is the ruling of saying Ameen during the khutbah when the Imam? According to Hanafis, you should not verbally utter anything. You shouldn't verbally utter anything. Oh, I didn't give you a proper name. I didn't know. I can't see your email. Actually, maybe I have to say it again. Send it again. Is Muqatil ibn Sulaiman's tafsir is something to avoid? I heard he was, it's fine. Muqatil is quoted a lot. Again, the thing is, there's lots of mufassirs out there, Zamakhshari and others, who are very beneficial. If they have views that are problematic, then others will point them out. Is it bid'ah to give salam standing up? Of course not. You can give it sitting down, you can stand up, however you want, inshallah. Are you Sunni? Yes, my brother, I'm Sunni. If it doesn't take too long, could you let me know which excerpts are studied? I want to ask my teacher to teach it. So we've been studying it from the beginning of the book, basically. So it's up to you which excerpts you want to study. There's nothing specific. Any one you want. So you can start off with ibadat, you can go to mu'amalat or nikah or anything you want. There's nothing specific. We're just going systematically from the beginning of the book. Where to start in ulum, Arabic? Isn't janazah not to be prayed in masjid? Up to you. Hanafis have a difference of opinion regarding certain scenarios. In qunut nazila, do you raise your hands? According to Hanafis, no, you shouldn't. Ya Allah. Anyway, guys, I am going to call it a day because I have to get ready. I have to go for nikah. And then inshallah, I'll see what the rest of the day holds. Is Mawlid permissible? Yes, Mawlid is permissible. These are like nowadays markers, aren't they? They like identify where you belong. Are you Mawlid? Are you non-Mawlid? Ya Allah. Tell us a story that taught you something or advice for the week. I will tell you advice for the week. My advice for the week is anything that you do, always do it to strengthen the unity of the ummah. Always, everything, even if it's teaching a book, or even if it's praying salat, or even if it's making dua, or even if it's helping, always do it with the intention, like an ants. They all do their little jobs, and they want to do it for the greater goal. The greater goal is for the betterment of the ummah, strengthening the ummah. Yeah, so make sure that this is the thing, and I think this is important because a lot of people, we do things and we're like just doing things without knowing why we're doing things. Yeah, so we have to do things. Okay, anyway, I am gonna call it a day. All right, guys, take care. Inshallah, tomorrow, inshallah, I will have live stream. Inshallah, I will have live stream tomorrow. Inshallah, and I will see you guys. All right, take care, guys. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.